Hey everybody, it's me again, and we are here with the continuation of the Bulidcraft pipes tutorial, and today we're going to look at the assembly table, and wow, this looks complicated, but I promise it's not. Okay, so the first thing that you really need is the assembly table itself, and this is basically how you make it. It is expensive. It is going to require 5 diamonds and some obsidian and a piece of redstone, but it is very well worth it. Now you are going to need these lasers to kind of make your stuff from this. Think of it as etching it into something, and you need a laser to do that. I don't know, but think of that as that. Now the lasers are, wow, more expensive. More diamonds, more obsidian, more redstone. Now, I like a 9 laser system. You can have more, you can have less. It basically takes speed into account, how fast it makes the stuff. But these will require power. So you can see back here I have redstone energy conduits. If you guys don't know what these are, leave a comment and I will make a video showing these. But basically just connected to a redstone energy cell. Now these will continuously drain power, as you can see, and they're draining a lot actually, just sitting here. So you do probably want to be careful with that. Making sure you have a good net gain of power, or controlling turning off power coming to this. But it is very neat. Now we do have a chest next to it, because once it makes stuff, it will just spew it right into the chest. Or if we didn't have a chest, it'd just start throwing it all over this place. So that is a good idea to have a chest next door. Anywhere touching it would work. Now, the very first thing that we kind of want to make is just a simple chipset. So you just put the recipe in. You can see this is all kind of the stuff you can make from it. But yeah, we're just making the simple redstone chipset. So you can see assembly table and 1 redstone. So then we can click on it, and that's going to start the process of making it. So you can see our laser. It's a really cool animation. Blue means they're fully powered, so we got a ton of power, and it's going pretty quick to get this guy crafted because of my 9 lasers. And maybe I'll make a video with like 50 lasers and see how fast it can go, I don't know. But then we can see that went right into there. Now we can take our chipset, and we can simply put it back into here. We got another option, which is a gate. And that's what we want to grab. Now this guy's going to take a little bit longer, but that's okay. Now, there is a pipe that I didn't show you guys in the last one because it was solely related to these gates. And it's a structure pipe. And basically, items can't travel through these, but they can hold gates really, really well. So, I happen to have a regular gate in my inventory, so I'm just going to show you guys here. You can simply right-click a gate right on top of there, and wow, that looks fancy and cool and complicated, but what does it do? So you can right-click on a gate. You might want to just grab an empty hand and right-click. And it's basically, if you've taken a geometry course before, think of it as if-then statements and proofs. So basically we have, if a redstone signal is on, then that's all we have. Gates are not very complex. Now, more complicated gates, such as the iron AND gate or diamond AND gate, Antarctic gates, those are, and I just accidentally spawned those are more complicated. So we could say if a redstone signal is off, turn a redstone signal on. So it's kind of, a regular gate isn't very useful, but you will see why these other ones are. So basically if we come over to here, we're just going to get rid of our little system we got down there, and we'll fill this up real nice. But we're going to place an Antarctic gate on our wooden gate. Our wooden pipe, okay? So these gates can only be placed on structure pipes or wooden pipes or emerald pipes. Keep in mind, because those act like a wooden pipe. And we're going to now go into the if-then statement in here. And I don't have a blank hand. There we go. So the Antarctic gate, the cool thing it can do, it basically works as your redstone engine. So we could say, if this pipe is empty, then energy pulse. Okay, so there's nothing in this pipe right now. So if we put something in here, there's nothing in the pipe. It gets pulled out because there was an energy pulse. But now that there's something in this pipe, it went off. But since it's out of this pipe, now it's back on again. This isn't a very great one to use. I'm sure you can find a use for it. My favorite thing to do if you're using these just as a redstone engine, just say if the redstone signal is off, then emit an energy pulsar, because then whatever you do is just going to get pulled out. And these pull out a lot faster than the redstone engines. You can see that they're kind of hauling it through here. So that's really, really good that they can do that. Now, this is, once again, a very simple gate. This is just an Antarctic Gate. But you can see, we can also see stuff like if the inventory over here is empty, if there's items in here, if there's space in here, if it's full. Very cool. And most of the machines are now getting gate conditionals added to them. So I don't know if we can read anything from this guy. Yeah, so we can say if the capacitor is empty, if it has energy, if there's space for energy, if it's full, if it's discharging something partially, if the machine's on, off. So many of the machines in Feed the Beast are now adding these gate conditionals because they can make your life so much easier automating. And I'm actually going to be making a video showing you something that I made with gates that could be really helpful for map makers. It's kind of a reward system, and it's really neat. Now, this is the, oh, I shouldn't have destroyed that. That's awkward. We'll just go into my little knapsack. I don't have it on. No, I do. We'll go into my knapsack, grab some wooden pipes, and we're going to show the diamond gate. So these are really cool, and basically what they can do is you can have many conditionals in here. You can have up to 8, which is crazy. But we could say that if the items in the inventory are stone bricks, then emit a redstone signal, okay? So then we could draw some redstone out over here, and then technically if we place redstone in here, nothing should happen. But placing stone bricks in here, redstone signal. So you can see how gates could be really useful to kind of determine how to do things. I'll make a video for extra bees machines because that's a really awesome thing that you can use gates for, because gate conditionals were just added by Binny in a previous update. So it's very cool how you can automate all of your serum filling stuff all with gates. Now the last thing that I want to look at before we end this little tutorial are facades. And you can see that there's a ton of facades over here, and you might have no clue what those even do. So I'm going to show you. You're going to need 3 structure pipes. You can see we can also make pipe plugs. And you know what? I'll make a thing of pipe plugs real quick just to show you what they do. I did not want to make that many of them, but whatever. Pipe plugs basically can plug up a... they're very hard to use, in all honesty. But they can plug up sides of a pipe in order for you to have different sides not connect and stuff. So that's another way if you had a bunch of cobblestone and stone and you didn't want to use quartz, pipe plugs are pretty useful. But that's not what this was about. We're going to add stone bricks, and then we're going to add our structure pipes. Now, I want facades, and it's not going to make them for me because these are set on doing. Okay, facades, no more pipe plugs. There we go. This will take a little bit longer, but still not too long. And you're just going to need, you can use any block of your choice. You can see there's a ton of different things that you can have for your facades. But we're just going to do simple stone bricks, since that's what this room is kind of made of. But what facades can do, they can basically hide pipes, which is really, really nice. So if you didn't want anybody to see these, just right-click on the pipe, and bam, look at how nice that looks. So basically you can hide any of your piping. And that's really helpful because we can even put them right on there and you wouldn't even notice it. And it still all works perfectly fine, but you just wouldn't be able to see it. So that can make a really nice looking base, just hiding stuff. And the facades also work for other mods as well, such as Applied Energistics. It works on ME cable from that, which is very neat. That's going to be all for this episode. Leave a comment with stuff that you want to see, or if there's something that I did wrong, please leave a comment. And next episode, we're going to be looking at iron tanks and steel tanks from Railcraft, so that will be very cool. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!